CIRRELT is the interuniversity research center on enterprise networks, logistics, and transportation. It is a large research center that has about 70 full-time researchers. Among them, 40 are specialists in operations research. The mission of CIRRELT is to develop and advance knowledge in logistics and transportation networks, to disseminate our research results all around the world, to train highly qualified personnel, and the transfer of our research results to industrial and governmental partners. CIRRELT being the center in Quebec working on logistics and transportation networks, it naturally attracts researchers from all institutions in Quebec.
The economic cost of logistics and transportation is huge. It's a significant percent of the gross domestic products of most nations and across the world. The physical internet tries to do the same thing that the digital internet has done to information and communication technologies. What we're trying to do is, instead of moving and storing bytes, we want to move and store and deploy objects, physical objects. So breaking apart the dedicated type of systems that we have now. Everybody has his own warehouse distribution center, tries to have its own fleet, and try to get to a much more open pooling, okay, of transportation, storage, production, and so on. We have more and more industry involved. We have governments getting involved, understanding that there's huge potential for transformation and addressing the key economical, environmental, and social issues at stake.
One of my areas of expertise is what we call vehicle routing, and this has to do with dispatching goods to various delivery points. For example, take the case of a company that delivers beer on a daily basis. Sometimes in a place like Montreal, there will be 3,000 delivery points. You need to optimize the vehicle routes to do the work efficiently. Over the past several years, we have seen tremendous advances in the way algorithms perform to solve these problems. 20 years ago, you could get solutions within 5 to 10% of the optimal solution. Now, most algorithms guarantee a 1% deviation from the optimal solution. If you translate these percentages in money, it makes a huge difference. Every company you know, these people are handling humongous systems, and they cannot solve their problems by hand only. They need optimization tools, computerized systems, and brain power behind these systems. That's what we do. We provide the brain power behind the optimization systems.
City Logistics is trying to look at the freight transportation within an urban area, not from the point of view of the individual decision maker or stakeholder, but rather like a system. The idea of decoupling the individual orders for movement from how those movements are taking place, such that we can consolidate more and use less vehicles to move the same quantity of freight. What I'm doing is trying to develop the methodology to be able to design, to conceive such systems. City logistics and cities in general are very complex systems. So what we do is maybe the starting point to this global, significant, systematic development of methodology and tools.
Because our object of study, transportation and logistics network, is so complex and has many facets, it requires the expertise of researchers from different disciplines.
The collaborative nature of CIRRELT is hugely important for CIRRELT as a whole. Okay, it's its reason for existence. I need people that are strong in network design, strong in routing, strong in ICT technology, geomatics, and so on and so forth. And this I get through such a research center as the CIRRELT. Having 40 researchers, 400 students, we can connect much more than just by ourselves.
At CIRRELT, we train people by providing facilities. They have regular trainings like seminars, conferences, but mostly We train people by having one place where researchers meet. Students benefit from the presence of world-class researchers.
Some of the graduates we've had have moved to industry to develop optimization tools themselves, or sometimes they act as consultants and they recommend to companies which type of software is the best for their application.
CIRRELT is known as one of the top 3 places in the world working on logistics and transportation networks. We have a lot of organizations, industrial and governmental, who work with us to deliver solutions to real problems. We have established a number of spin-off companies working in the area of urban transportation planning, of transit scheduling, of revenue management. So these are only examples of what we have established over the years.